What's up, people of YouTube? Welcome to a Microsoft video this time. Wanted to do something different. I know this was like several days back, and I'm kind of getting around to this. I was going to do it a few days ago, but Nintendo announced too many games, though too many things going on, so that got in the way. And then my Back to the Future Twitch stream. Nonetheless, let's get started. You know how Microsoft doesn't really get a lot of exclusives? I guess you could say the same for Sony, but I think Sony does typically get... They don't get as many exclusive first-party or second-party exclusives like Nintendo, but they still get quite a bit more than Microsoft. We had Scalebound. That was going to be developed by Platinum Games. That got canceled, and there was a couple other games Microsoft's going to publish, and I think... supposedly, yeah, I guess some of those are technically third-party games, but either way, there's been a lot of stuff getting canceled lately on Xbox One. In fact, I think there's there might be 4 games coming out this year, but the one game that's coming out to Xbox One this year is Crackdown 3, which is actually being co-developed. Okay, there's a bunch of different studios. Sumo Digital actually stands out. If you don't know who they are, I think they co-developed Little Big Planet, and I know they made Sonic All-Stars Racing Transformed, the original Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing game. And then they did Snake Pass, so they did indie games, but they've worked with Sega and Sony before. Now it looks like they're going to work with Microsoft for this Xbox One exclusive, as well as Windows, Crackdown 3. There's also Sea of Thieves, which is coming to Xbox One and PC. Looks like March 20th, 2018. The developer is Rare. Yes, they're now owned by Microsoft. If you didn't know that, I think most people knew that, though. And then next it looks like, was it Days Gone? That's not an Xbox One exclusive, is it? No, that's PlayStation. I don't know why that was on the list. Well, it's Google, that's why. State of Decay 2, which is coming to the Xbox One. That's all the ones I'm going to talk about. I'm talking about exclusives. I'm not talking about the upcoming Red Dead Redemption 2 coming out this October or whatever. This fall. Yeah, that's third party, and that's Rockstar. Some of these are third party. Anyway, yeah, so on to my next subject of the video. Microsoft is rumored to be buying EA and Valve, who own Steam. But I'm more likely to believe that they're going to buy EA. I don't know if that's true. I think it could be good and bad. The one reason I think it's a good idea is because think of Star Wars on this. I almost said the Switch. Well, that'd be awesome too. But Star Wars on Xbox One, like if it's exclusive, or if it can't, at least if it's a timed exclusive or got exclusive content, I think people would be more likely to buy the Xbox One. And yeah, they could put it on PC too, but you know. If EA was owned by Microsoft. Now, and it's still possible, it's like, now what's going to happen to, like, FIFA is there going to be any more EA games? I know there's Faye coming out, which is coming out on all 3 platforms. And I think PC as well, so 4 platforms. So what's going to happen to PlayStation and Nintendo? I think they would, is it going to be like Minecraft, where they would still publish Minecraft games on other systems? But even the PlayStation 4 version of Minecraft supposedly is getting less content than the Xbox One version and PC versions. And then the Switch version is also it seems to be getting the special edition of Minecraft. The Pixel Pack, I forget what it's called. And I'm not sure if that's coming to PS4. I think it is, but they're not getting like as much DLC like Xbox and Nintendo is getting. It's weird that Nintendo's getting it, but whatever. Yeah, so... Microsoft could be buying EA. So, what's going to happen to FIFA? I still think they would probably make an exception and say, FIFA, okay, it's going to be a timed exclusive on Xbox One for a month, and then for September, then October we're going to release it on PS4, and hopefully Switch. And then like games like Star Wars, I'm thinking we're more likely to stay an Xbox exclusive. Right, a Microsoft exclusive, so like Windows and Xbox One. So, that could be good, but it could also be bad for Sony and Nintendo. Less games, and that's a big publisher too. and they might buy Valve as well. So they own Steam. Okay, yeah, like Half-Life, Portal, Team Fortress, I believe Left 4 Dead, and that's really all I'm thinking about right now. That's all that's coming to mind. And it's just, I think it's better that they just stick to EA and not Valve, since Valve already has their online stuff. But then again, that would be more money for Microsoft. I believe at the end of 2020, it's estimated that Microsoft will own $1 trillion US dollars, which is amazing. I'm not sure if that's how accurate that is, but that's just what I'm hearing. So I don't know. What do you guys think? I think this could be good and bad. Mostly good, at least for Microsoft. I mean, and not so good for Nintendo or Sony, but at the same time, it's competition. Competition will take over. There'll be new exclusives. I think Nintendo and Sony will get by. And I think there's Death Stranding coming to PlayStation. At least, yeah, it's coming to PS4. At least as a timed exclusive. That's probably what it's going to be. And then maybe a PC version later on. So I think Sony, yeah, Kojima Productions is really friends with Sony, at least with PlayStation and Sony Interactive. So I think Sony will still be doing pretty well. And then we got Platinum Games with Nintendo, and then the other first-party games. And then Sega's also a big Nintendo supporter. And then Square Enix has recently announced a bunch of Square Enix games. Yeah, there's no Final Fantasy yet. They said that they were working on it, but I think these games, I think all the systems will be okay, and I think it will really benefit Xbox One and Microsoft a whole lot. Maybe even Windows 10 computers, or Windows 10, I should say. That's all I wanted to say. I think this is a good idea, mostly a good idea. And I want to hear your thoughts. And maybe it could also fix EA's problem. I don't know. I feel like they'd still want to do loot boxes, but maybe Microsoft could control that a little more. But at the same time, Microsoft sometimes does loot boxes. There's also a rumor that they might buy PUBG Corporation. But they need to fix that game first. Nonetheless, I'm going to end this here. This was really interesting news. Sorry this took like a week delay. Let me know what you guys think. Are you actually happy with the news? I mean, well, it's not confirmed. This is just rumors. But if it turns out to be true, do you think it'll be a good thing or a bad thing? Like I said, I think it'll mostly be a positive thing. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Leave a like or a dislike on this video if you didn't like it. Leave a hate if you really hated it. I don't think that's an option though. And subscribe for more and more if you really, really liked it. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. I'm going to shut up now. Goodbye.